sitting in the backseat, waiting for your brother to come back from the gas station.
Lovely wee view. You could be mistaken for thinking you're in a part of Yorkshire or something at the minute.
Situation. I got nothing against your girlfriend. She seemed perfectly sweet and everything, but I wish I would have met you back in the old days when you were a free man. You said you gave
Me and the lads from vlogging tonight there, boys and riding way, we were sitting laughing away at how much effort the GoPro takes to set up. And it's like pretty much you just stick on the drift and hit go and you're ready to go, and like if you need to change angle you just twist it. And that's not the case at all with the GoPro. You know, you've got to use all these wee thumb screws, and it's really awkward angle. Like I bent down just to try and show you in the mirror there, but I don't know if you can see. But that's another thing that the drift has an advantage over the GoPro, is that you know, there's like a wee screen on it so you can see what you're doing. GoPro, you've got to set it up with either your phone or just guess, or you can buy an LCD backpack. I say that's one of my biggest complaints about the GoPro, is the fact that everything's set up with, like, everything's like third party, like, well, not third party, but like you've got to buy all these extra clips and extra add-on things. And to be honest, you're cheaper just going with the drift, but even the drift Ghost. But at the same time, the GoPro quality is the best, but you know, it depends what you want it for. See, like I do other stuff with the GoPro, so you know, it's worth the money for me. But if I was just doing vlogging, I would probably say just stick to the drift. That's probably the best advice I can give to someone thinking about cameras. I'm tempted to start putting on the blinking LEDs for checking to see if the GoPro's on while I'm driving, because I keep thinking I'm not recording because I turn off the LEDs. Anyway, you might have seen him sticking the foot out there, and it's got something most rideos will do in a group, is if there's danger in the road or potential hazard, you stick out the foot in the direction that the hazard is, just in case the rider behind hasn't seen. I actually prefer to use my hand, but I'm going to try and use my leg, because you can warn someone with your left hand, but you can't really warn them with your right hand without taking your hand off the throttle. Which is grand if you've got cruise control on, but not so grand if you've not. Lovely view. Probably wasn't the best place for an overtake there, due to the fact that there was a hidden dip in the road, but Phantom probably would have given out a warning if he had seen something, because he was further on ahead. Oh, and another new tip for, well, it's not really a new tip, because you'll get taught it, but if you're going at really low speeds, like approaching a traffic light or whatever, you don't have to put your foot down or anything, but all you got to do is use your clutch control and use your rear brake, and the bike will pretty much stay in two wheels, like straight up, no bother. Because what the back control, what the back brake does is give you control. You know, it's used, as you should know, your front brake is all the stopping power, and your back brake is your control. So if you use the back brake in low speed conditions, it will look after you, it will keep you upright. It's another wee thing, you should never really brake on a corner, because the first thing the bike will try to do is upright itself. So if you're in the middle of a lane and you grab the brake, it's going to high side you, you're going to get thrown off the bike on the other side. You sometimes see it in the racing, but it's happened to many a rider out in the road. No, I like this sort of a ride out there I meet, because you know it's everyone's sort of looking out for each other. We're going about, you know, pretty much road legal speeds, and that's just going out and enjoying the day. You know what I mean? Because it's good to, you know, open the bike a wee bit and all the rest of it, but at the same time, when there's newer guys or, you know, guys on smaller bikes, or even just people ride differently, you know, it's just like it becomes stress, because you know people fall behind, other guys are sitting racing ahead, you know, and you know it becomes less about a group meet and more about a race between one or two guys or whatever, and then you're just like, nah. Like I've seen guys get put off it before because of that. Like I'd be all up for going to the track and all the rest of it, because it is fun to race. Like it is fun to give your bike a bit of throttle, at the same time keep it to the track. You know what I mean? Keep the racing part to the track. Just enjoy a ride out with the lads. I've still got a bit of salt in the back tire that I never swatted, so I need to go give that a wee bit of a wash soonish. Oh, at a beautiful country when we get the weather. It's just not often we get the weather. These are the type of roads you love when you're on a bike. Well, not roadworks, but this type of view. Mountains and coastal routes. That's your best places to go for group meets. Like there's plenty of riders who go like meet up in towns or cities or whatever, but driving around the city is no fun. And driving, like, a motorway's good. Oh, you open up the throttle or whatever. Like, unless you're one of these American groups where they do all the wheelies and stuff, and you know those are breaking the law, motorbike boys, you know, because they're driving without number plates, you know. Unless you're doing one of them, you're not going to have much fun in the city or on a motorway, because a motorway is okay for a while, but it gets so boring. It's just, you know, it's a big long straight road. Yeah, you're allowed to drive faster, but on the same time, it is just a big long straight road. There's nothing fun about it, there's no twist, there's no real view. You know, how do you even find that enjoyable? I just see motorways as a quick way of getting places. And speaking of a quick way of getting places, with two tractors, doesn't look like we're getting away quick. Two tractors and a bus. The wind is fierce. Well, I say fierce. It's just annoying because it keeps blowing you across. You know, you get a sudden gale of it and just pushes you across the road. Well, if they get lost, the other two bikers that is, they can always follow the noise of Phantom's bike. We're missing KTM. Wingnuts.
There must be something behind the tractor. We should all get the helmets off and slap our arms folded.
just like we're just gonna see him coming up behind the tractor soon. It's KTM Wingnuts, eh? Hey! Everyone clap, everyone clap. Them tractors have got some torque behind them, eh?
What?
Says them tractors have got some torque power behind them. Beat a KTM.
I thought you were going to have a tractor face off. Right.
We're stopping.
Will I get some lunch or the shop?